wanderers moved out to strive for the fragments, but most became corrupted, offering the fragments to the fallen Eodra. The light will recombine, giving mankind an ultimatum. On which side of the line will we stand in the final battle?
Striving for Light is an indie roguelite mixed with ARPG elements that throws you into a beautifully hand-drawn world that's as dangerous as it is stunning. It's dark, it's mysterious, and it has a very unique skill tree system that reminds the skill tree in PoE, but with one big difference. The skill tree in Striving for Light dynamically expands with each point that you allocate. Let's start by talking about the graphics and the art style. Everything in Striving for Light is hand-drawn, which makes the game look extremely unique. Each of the 11 environments has its own distinct look and feel to it, with different monsters and bosses in each zone. While playing, I found myself thinking more than once about how unique some of these monsters actually look. They might not have the flashiest and advanced animations, but they for sure have something unique about them. The soundtrack is self-composed by the developers of the game, and it perfectly complements the dark and mysterious atmosphere. It's clear that a lot of love and care went into every aspect of this game. The gameplay in Striving for Light is more on the slower side, yet still is challenging. There are currently 8 classes to choose from. When you're just starting out the game, you will be able to choose one of 2 classes and unlock more classes as you play and level up with different classes. Each class has its own strengths and weaknesses with a unique skill tree and ascendancies. When you start out, you can choose to specialize in ranged, melee or even a minion build, but here's the twist: the game's procedurally generated skill tree keeps expanding as you play, and while you can utilize multiple fighting styles, it is better to focus on a single one if you want to survive the deepest dungeons. To progress, you'll fight through hordes of monsters, and each floor will have one or even multiple mini-bosses that you'll need to slay in order to progress to the next one. After you've slayed the mini-bosses and progress into the next level, you will be greeted with a major boss that guards the next floor. Along the way, you will encounter random events like merchants, sewers that contain bosses, or monster spawns, each offering a unique reward to make the progression a little easier. While you progress, you will collect light fragments which can be traded with merchants, sacrificed at the Tree of Light for permanent upgrades to all of your future characters, or exchanging town for unique weapons. The skill tree is where, in my opinion, Striving for Light truly shines. Every run gives you a completely unique skill tree to explore. The skill tree dynamically expands based on your choices, and you can even influence it by using gems to create new paths on the tree, change skill nodes that you don't want to path through, and even reverse your choices. It's a system that encourages experimentation and rewards creativity, making every run feel fresh and exciting. There are currently 55 unique weapon bases, 35 trinkets, and the ability to upgrade and craft legendary items. Each item and upgrade can really alter the way your character feels. When you reach the endgame, there's an infinite map progression system, giving each map a different feel by both boosting the rewards and making the maps way more difficult. There are also 5 difficulty tiers for those of you who like to keep pushing and enjoy a challenge, and if you'd like to challenge yourself even further, there's a hardcore mode. So, is Striving for Light for you? Well, that depends. Do you enjoy tinkering with skill trees and experimenting with builds? Do you like the challenge of starting over and over, slowly unlocking new weapons and skills? And do you appreciate a game that's as beautiful as it is challenging? If you answered yes to these questions, you'll probably love this game. And hey, there's even a demo available, so you can try it out for yourself. And that's it for today's review. If you played Striving for Light, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.